Google wants to be your new shopping buddy. I'm Bridget Carey, and this is your CNET Update. Google has found a new way to use its search engine to stalk you while shopping. Let's say you search on Google for a product, like a certain toy or maybe a pair of shoes. Later in the day, if you walk by a store that sells the item that you were searching for, you'll get a pop-up on your phone. It's part of Google Now in the Google Search app for Android. The alert on Google Now shows the product and price at nearby stores as a friendly reminder that Google is watching every move you make. The next step would be for Google to tie this ability into the Google Wallet for payments, and it may do that soon with Google Glass. TechCrunch reports Google's tinkering with a way to send money to other people with the voice command, "Send money." And that's not all from Google. The Google Maps app now includes information on the car service Uber. On both iOS and Android, you can choose Uber as a travel option. And if you live in the city with Uber car service, and if you have the app installed, it'll let you see the estimated travel time to your destination if you order an Uber car to pick you up. Google has an interest in seeing Uber succeed. It invested $258 million in Uber's latest funding round. But if you don't care about car service, the map update has other perks. Google shows what lane to stay in with driving directions. You can save maps offline, which is good for vacations abroad. And there are more details on public transit times, so you know when the last train leaves. There's a few tech stories to keep an eye on in the coming days. Starting next week on May 15th, the 4 major wireless carriers in the U.S. will support a text to 911 program. It lets you send text messages to 911 to get help and chat with an operator instead of calling. This, of course, is helpful when you're in a situation where you're afraid to speak, but it may not work everywhere. Only some emergency call centers are equipped to answer texts. It's up to the local states and counties to implement a way to receive and dispatch your text messages. The Federal Communications Commission has a list of the counties that can handle text to 911, but if your area does not, you would get a bounce back text to know it didn't go through. And later this month, we'll see a smaller version of the Surface tablet. On May 20th, Microsoft is having what it calls a small gathering, which is likely a tease that it'll unveil the rumored mini Surface, which could have a 7 or 8-inch screen and a stylus pen. That's your tech news update. You can head to CNET.com for more details and follow me on Twitter. From our studios in New York, I'm Bridget Carey.